At 7:27 p.m. on February 9, 2004, a passing driver dialed 911 from a dark road in Haverhill, New Hampshire. "I just saw a young woman crash her car. She looks scared, she might be injured." When police arrived 10 minutes later, the car was there. The woman was not. No footprints. No blood. No phone. No sign of where she went. Maura Murray vanished into the freezing night, and she has never been found. Who was Maura Murray? Maura Murray was a 21-year-old nursing student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. She was smart, athletic, beautiful, from a respected military family. But behind her smile, Maura was struggling. She had recently stolen makeup from a store, lied to professors, crashed her father's car, maxed out her credit cards, and was emotionally unstable. Friends said she was overwhelmed, anxious, and hiding something. Then on February 9, she did something strange. She emailed her professors saying she would be gone for a week due to a family emergency. But there was no emergency. Maura packed clothes, printed directions to Vermont, withdrew $280 in cash, bought alcohol, and disappeared. No one knows where she was really going. The final drive. That night, Maura drove her black 1996 Saturn north into rural New Hampshire. The roads were dark. The temperature was below freezing. Snow covered the forest. At 7:27 p.m., her car slid off Route 112 and crashed into a snowbank near a house owned by a man named Butch Atwood. Butch came outside. Maura was standing by her car. She was shaken but uninjured. He offered to call the police. Maura said, "No, please don't." That sentence would become one of the most chilling lines in American true crime history. She told Butch she had already called roadside assistance. That was a lie. Butch went inside anyway and called police. When he came back outside, Maura was gone, vanished in 10 minutes. Police arrived at 7:46 p.m. The car was locked. The airbags were deployed. A box of wine was found inside. But Maura was nowhere. No footprints leading away. No footprints into the woods. No sign of a struggle. It was as if she had evaporated. Search dogs tracked her scent 100 yards down the road, then it vanished. As if she had gotten into another vehicle. The stranger theory. This led to the most terrifying theory. Someone picked her up. A passing car. A predator. Someone pretending to help. Maura was alone, intoxicated, stranded, and vulnerable. The road she crashed on was a known route for truck drivers and travelers. A woman matching her description was possibly seen getting into a car. If she accepted help from the wrong person, she may have never left alive. The serial killer connection. Years later, investigators noticed something disturbing. Maura's disappearance matched patterns of a known New England serial killer, Israel Keyes. Keyes admitted to murdering random people and burying them in remote areas. He often trolled rural roads. He operated in New Hampshire. He killed strangers. And his timeline matched Maura's disappearance. Keyes later committed suicide in prison, taking his secrets with him. No proof. But terrifying coincidence. The family's nightmare. Maura's father, Fred Murray, never stopped searching. He spent years walking forests, knocking on doors, hiring private investigators. He believes Maura did not run away. She loved her family. She would not abandon them. Her sister Kathleen said, "Something bad happened to Maura. Someone knows." But no body was ever found. No clothing. No bones. Nothing. The hidden phone call. One of the strangest details came years later. Maura's phone received a call after she vanished. It went to voicemail. The caller was never identified. Who called her? Why? And how? If she was already gone. The bus driver's secret. The man who last saw Maura alive, Butch Atwood, died in 2009. Before his death, some locals claimed he knew more than he admitted. But no evidence ever proved it. And without proof, the truth remains buried. What really happened? 3 main theories exist. 1. She died in the woods. Some believe she panicked, ran into the forest, and froze to death. But no body has ever been found. 2. She ran away, but she left behind money, ID, family, and future. Unlikely. 3. Someone took her. The most chilling possibility. A stranger saw a helpless woman and offered help. Maura vanished forever. Why this case still haunts America. Maura Murray's case remains one of the most searched true crime mysteries in the USA. Because it represents every fear. A young woman, a dark road, a crash, a stranger, and a disappearance that left no answers. More than 20 years later. No arrests, no remains, no closure. Just a black Saturn on a lonely road. And a woman who stepped into the darkness and never came back.